Hello, I'm Danica, and this is my lovely assistant Vita, and today we have a very gentle daily yoga practice to help hydrate those joints of yours. Let's take care of those joints for goodness sake. So I'm going to use a block today. If you don't have one, then grab a pillow from your couch and it'll work just the same. When you're ready, let's get started. Let's meet in a tabletop. Hands and knees, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Outer rotate your hands about 15 degrees. And then begin to take your upper body around in a big circle. So your hips are sinking down towards your heels and around. And then you're coming up and forward of your wrists. So moving slowly here, begin to tap into your breath. Let's reverse the direction. And then we'll come back to stillness. Bring your knees in together. And then walk your hands back towards your knees. So your hands are right in front of your knees, but they're off to the side. Toes are curled under. As you exhale, hug your knees in towards each other and lift them up as you round your spine. Your nose is moving towards your knees. And then as you inhale, slowly with control, lower your knees back down. Reach your heart forward and through, lift your gaze. Exhale, hug the knees in, lift them up, round the spine. Inhale, slowly lower the knees. Reach your heart forward and through, lift your gaze. A few more rounds, hugging the knees in when you lift them up. Last round. And then we'll walk our hands back out again into your tabletop. Spreading the fingers really wide. Stretch your right leg back behind you. Toes curled under, press through the heel of the foot. Take a deep breath in. And exhale slowly. As you inhale, we're going to shift our weight forward, roll over the toes so the tops of the feet come to the mat. Exhale, roll over the toes, press the heel away. Inhale, roll over the toes, tops of the foot on the floor. Keep moving with your own breath. And try to keep your gaze down towards the front edge of the mat so you keep a nice long extension in the back of the neck. 2 more rounds. And then we'll bring that knee back to your tabletop. If your wrists are starting to feel tired, you can lift them up onto some blocks, come onto your fingertips, or you can make fists and use your fist instead of being flat on your palms. And this is going to help strengthen the wrists. So extending the left leg back behind you, pressing through the heel of the foot. Take a deep breath in and out. And then as you inhale, roll over the toes, tops of the foot on the floor. Exhale, roll over the toes, press through the heel. Moving slowly with your own breath. Try to keep long extension in the back of the neck. It's easy to forget to do. I myself find my head just hanging out in space. Last round. And then coming back into your tabletop, toes curled under. We're going to sit back on our heels, and this time coming all the way up. This can be intense for most of us. We'll only be here for a few moments, Glue your wrists together and then start to roll them out, just in one direction. Keep breathing. And then reverse the direction. Try to soften your face, soften your shoulders. I know this can be intense. One more deep breath in and out. Go ahead and come back into that tabletop, uncurl the toes, and gently tap the tops of the feet down on the mat. And then we'll swing those shins around so we can come to a seat. Swing your legs out in front of you. Heels on the floor, soles of the feet are facing away from you, and then find a generous bend in your knees. Reach for your ankles or your shin or your feet, whatever you can grab. Extend up and out from your lower back as you reach your heart forward. Deep breath in. And then as you exhale, allow the spine to round and fold over your legs. Again, inhale, lengthen the spine. Reach the heart forward. And take your whole exhale to fold and round the spine over your legs. 2 more rounds. With your spine rounded, very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, start to roll up the spine, coming back up into your seat. Place the feet flat on the floor. Grab a hold of your block or your couch pillow. Take it on its skinny side and place it just above the knees. And we're going to hug into that block. So hugging the knees in towards each other, stabilizing those deep core muscles, which is helping to protect your SI joint. So keep hugging that in as you lengthen the crown of the head tall, reach your heart forward. Reach your arms out in front of you with your palms facing each other. As you inhale, we're going to reach the right arm up, over, and back behind you. And then as you exhale, reach it up, over, and back in front. Keep hugging the block as the left arm lifts on the inhale, reach back behind you. And exhale, reach it back up and forward. Keep moving with your own breath. Keep hugging into the block. Full range of motion with your shoulder. We'll do one more on each side. Keeping your arms straight out in front of you, feet flat on the floor. See if you can very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, start to roll down the spine, coming all the way onto your back. Once you're there, so we're keeping this block here. This is, like I said, helping to stabilize the SI joint. So placing your palms down by your side, hug the block in with your knees. And as you inhale, press down into the mat with your lower back as your tailbone gently lifts. And then press down into your tailbone as your lower back gently lifts. So just do this a few more times. So pressing down into the lower back and then pressing down into the tailbone, lower back lifts. Last one. This time we're going to press down, the tailbone peels off the floor, and then allow the lower back to peel off the floor, articulating through the entire spine to lift your hips up into a bridge. Keep squeezing the block. And as you exhale, reverse, upper back rounds, middle back, lower back, and the tailbone hits at the very end. A few more times, so try to move very slowly so that you can feel each vertebra on the floor. And stay connected to your breath. Last round. And then we'll remove that block. Press down through the heels to lift your hips up. We'll slide the block down underneath of our hips and then relax your lower back down on the block or the pillow if that's what you're using. You can walk your shoulder blades underneath of your body just a little bit and lift your chin so you have that natural curve in your neck. And then we'll lift both legs up towards the sky. You can point the toes and then flex the foot. Point and flex. Roll out the ankles in both directions. And then we'll draw the right knee in towards your body. And you can choose to either lower the left foot down or you can extend the left leg long. And draw the right knee in as far as you can while keeping your head and shoulders relaxed on the floor. So if your head and shoulders feel like they're lifting up, then bring the left foot to the floor for now. Take 2 slow, deep breaths. And then release the right leg down. Hug the left knee in. And either extend the right leg or you can keep the foot on the floor. And it doesn't need to look the same on this side as it did on the other. Since we're naturally lopsided creatures, take 2 slow, deep breaths. And then release the left leg down. Bring the right foot to match. Press through the heels. Lift up, remove the block, set it off to the side, and lower your hips back down. Bring your feet as wide as the mat and let your knees fall in towards each other. And then very gently just allow them to windshield wiper back and forth. And the next time that your knees fall down on the right side, we'll pause and allow your legs to feel really heavy. So try to release any muscle engagement at all. And direct your breath into where you're feeling this the most. Take one more deep breath here. Inhale back through center. And exhale, drop the knees down on the left side and let your legs feel heavy. Staying connected to your breath. Last deep breath here. Use your inhale to lift the knees back through center, pausing for a moment. Let your shoulders relax. And then begin to rock your head from side to side, like you were saying no underwater. And you can play around with your range of motion here if you want, or you can keep it more relaxed. And then we'll slowly bring our head back to stillness, back to center. You can keep your knees bent and your legs falling in towards each other. If you have anything going on in your lower back, this is a great option. Or you can extend your legs long and take up space with your whole body. Closing the eyes and just taking a minute together in stillness and silence to let your efforts and your practice integrate in your body. So take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. I'll end the practice here so you can stay in your Shavasana for as long as you want. I appreciate your time. I hope this helped. Namaste.